not used to a mic.
You sound great.
So hi everybody, I'm Jasper. I'm a poet. I perform semi-infrequently at No Shame Theater at the Springer. So come check out Friday nights. It's always a good time. And we're just gonna go for it. Y'all are probably gonna need the comedy after this. Okay. What is poetry? Words, phrases, lines, stanza, rhyme, scheme, and form. Break these walls, no more rules, free form. Wrap your head around my words. Poetry is the wind in the trees. Poetry is your voice over call. Poetry is the way hands fit perfectly together. Poetry is humanity. Poetry is. No more debate. Don't hold your tongue. Embrace your emotions. Free expression. What is poetry? You are poetry. I am poetry. We are poetry. This world is poetic in a way form cannot hold. The fact that your eyes are the earth, the fact that your mind holds everything that was or will be. Poetry is a touch of the fingertips. Poetry is skin on skin and lips on lips. Poetry is everything. Poetry is words, numbers, sounds. Poetry is movements, colors, shapes. Poetry is this world, this universe. String theory universes coexisting, each string a line of poetry. Come explore these stanzas of stars with me. Dive into the worlds unknown. Poetic performance doused in endless possibility. We're gonna go with something that I quite literally wrote last night while having a minor breakdown. Just a little one. Spite. When suicide sounds synonymous with compliance, compliance is synonymous with surrender. Surrender is hopeless. Hopeless should be never let go. Go forward in spite. Spite can be a driving force. Force of nature keeping you alive. Alive is to say surviving. Surviving is to say screaming. Screaming for help. Help when they try to tear you apart. Apart from this all, you will stand. Stand tall and live. Live for yourself again. Again, you will be okay. Okay at last. We're gonna get a tad bit political.
Yeah.
I was about to say I'm sorry, but apparently I don't need to.
Okay.
Sanguine. There's something strange about these venom-soaked words, about those ugly, ugly truths and beautiful, beautiful lies. These words thrown carelessly, actions contradicting, pleas of mercy, mean nothing to their ears. They scream of bloodshed, but filthy red coats their hands. Sorry. I can't read my own handwriting. We're just gonna go for it. Fictions thrust by media, blindfolds shoved over our eyes, believe the propaganda, their word is truth. Muffs suffocate our ears, they've done nothing wrong, we are the problem. If we cannot sense, we cannot feel, we cannot weep, we cannot see the red. Is that paint? What they use to plaster headlines across every surface? It smells metallic. They swear it's paint, that it's for warning the public, but it smells so familiar, something more sinister. Their hands are red. I look down, mine are too. Look down, your hands are dripping crimson. I suddenly succumb to the stench. Death fills my lungs as the blood drips from all of our fingers.
Yeah.
Woo! I wear these memories around my throat. Woven into this necklace of rope, each night it tightens, burns my skin, restricts my breath. Each night I think of you. Your hands on my skin, the way you took my breath away. I think that the night will come when my necklace turns lethal, when these memories turn deadly. For now, I'll survive a bit of rope burn. happy one. A book called Life. Your skin is as soft as these pages. I look into your eyes and I can finally see. Open this book with me. Help me write our chapter of this book called Life. My book has torn edges and dog-eared pages, but don't we all? My cover is worn, taped back together, but we can still sew in more pages, pen each new chapter together. Open my book. Read each page with care. Run your fingers across the words emblazoned on the front. Cry over some particularly dark chapters. Read through my life. Breathe in the smell of worn paper. Use gentle hands on my edges. Flip through me until you can't bear to. I'll read your copy of life too. As we know, no two are the same. Let me write in your pages. I promise to handle you delicately. Time. Time is a human construct. Seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years. Words used to describe our journey. Finite words ascribed to abstract concepts. Clocks taunt me, living by them even more so. Constant tick, tick, tick of pressure, expectation. Why must certain things happen at certain times? Who says when we eat or sleep? I don't like the concept of time. I don't like the limited time we have. Time is real, but only because we say it is. A cultural agreement to follow an arbitrary metric. The clock is a temporal god. It rules over us with every tick-tock. I'm the mouse running up and down on the hour, hickory-dickory dock. I don't believe in God, yet time rules over me. Tick-tock. Do this, do that. Tick-tock. Grow the fuck up. You're running out of time. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Please make the clock stop. This one is very important to me, and I hope it will be very important to some of you. Fatness. Fat is not a bad word. It is not an insult. You use it to mean ugly, but it doesn't. It is neutral, a descriptor. I am fat. Perhaps you are fat. We all have fat. Who determines when one becomes fat? Do not preach of health if you do not know me. It is not about my best interest. It is about aversion. Or maybe your interest? Does it make you feel shame when you find me attractive? Or are you so terrified of someone being happy that you must try to hurt them? Fat is an adjective as much as it is a noun, and I've come to accept that. I've made peace with it, with my appearance, with my weight. I've learned to love it, to be confident within it, to feel happy within this body. I do not fear fatness. Maybe you should learn to do the same. Blame. Victim blaming, blaming myself, vicious knives coated in what-ifs, self-harm at a mental level, retracing permanent scars. It's easy, letting myself be cruel, a semi-victimless crime, no mercy for myself, ripping my own soul apart, choking on hypotheticals, swimming lost in memory, drowning in doubt. What if I blame, 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 shame, 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 feelings of I deserve it, an entitled statement taken without context. The blame game, but I struggle to blame you, to point my finger and say you hurt me, pointing fingers shaped like guns to my temple. Suicidal reminiscence. I'm finally saying no. I am not to blame. You are the one who hurt me. I am not the perpetrator of this crime. I am the victim of your terror. You have left scars on this weakened soul. My misery blinded me. You were my company.
doing great, honey.
Shower. Warmth surrounds, aqueous embrace, pseudo-intimacy, comfort in the cleanse. I can almost feel your skin on mine. Warm water running over my cheek, reminiscent of your hands holding my face, of your thumbs brushing away my tears. I want to sob because I feel free. I'm released again. Steam makes it easier to breathe. Stripped bare, fresh flesh revealed, soaking in the exposure, no longer on display. I miss you. I long for your touch, for your skin on mine, for your lips on mine. Time and distance an enemy, but still, weeks become days, and this facade of comfort will be replaced by you. No longer drowning to feel alive. But for now I stay, cradled by water, holding myself, brushing away my own tears, breathing calm again. Spring. Wind on skin, a blue sky, wonders of nature science has explained. Yet I look on with curiosity, the way trees are rooted, their branches reaching out and up, their roots surely reflecting. Like sunset on still water, her beauty surrounds me, a blanket of spring warmth, a promise of new growth, following the season of death. It reminds me it never truly died, simply lays in wait for a reliable swell of sunlight, for the season of rebirth. Moth to flame. A cliche of devotion. Of what now? Got it. A cliche of devotion, of carelessness, of self-destruction. I am but a moth to flame, chasing the light, unendingly flying to my doom. The light is so beautiful, I am encoded to go to it. I am but a moth to flame. I chase new destiny, a chance for light, a chance for peace. But light may be flame, and flame burns. I am but a moth to flame. Head first I go, no worry, no hesitation. The light is all I crave. I am but a moth to flame. No sense of caution. No one warned of flame. No one said slow down. I didn't know light burnt. I am but a moth to flame, my wings alight, barely enough time for panic, heat, unending heat. The light consumes me. I am but a moth to flame. Achilles. I think I might be Achilles, not Aristos Achaeon, not best of men, not warrior worthy of godhood. No, I think I might be Achilles, ruled by emotion, stubborn to a fault, love as a weakness. You must be Patroclus, trying to make up for my faults, standing when my ego pulls me down, putting yourself at risk to make up for my absence. So I am Achilles, cursing out Apollo, ruthless in my grief. Losing you means losing myself. I am Achilles, dragging a body for days, enraging the gods, wishing we had longer. Freedom. Drifting through memories, no longer focused on what ifs. Is this what letting go is? That I said his name without shaking? That I told someone who didn't look at me like I was broken? That I didn't panic or choke? It feels good, lighter. I'm sure not every day will be like this, that at times his memory will haunt me, that his ghost will choke the breath from my lungs. But this is new. I feel free. And I think we only have a couple couple more left. If I can find them. That's where my finger was. Great. Voice. Shut up. I've heard it again and again. I've had my words stopped, buried in my throat, physically choked, held in my chest. My voice is powerful, though it's been strangled more than once. She told me it was ugly, that I couldn't sing, that as I sung sweet nothings, I was bothersome and boring. He told me to be quiet, to tone myself down, that to be by his side, I had to silence myself. My voice is loud. I am loud. I am full force, in your face cacophony. I'm tired of shutting up. I'm tired of muting myself, of toning it down, of whispering. I will scream. I will belt out my emotions. I will let my voice free. My voice is all I have. I will use it. I think we'll end on that one, end on a good note.